Good morning, Tesla community. We're going to take an FSD supervised drive to grab the rail of our good friend, pickleball sensation, Barry Kelly, in a singles tournament today. And as we leave, make sure our garage is closing, engage ego, and here we go. It is a gorgeous, Friday morning in Central Ohio. My watch tells me that it's 49 degrees, which I'm going to put on the charger right now. And the car says 61, so it's probably somewhere in between. The car was just in the garage. It's probably still reading off that. Let's see if that adjusts anytime soon. 500 feet, turn right onto Corona Drive. Looks like we're scheduled to arrive 2 minutes before his match. We would have liked to got there a little earlier. Good job, Ego, getting around that van. Would have liked to have been a little earlier, but you know how it is. Getting out of the house in the mornings, am I right? But this is a drive we don't take regularly. Pickle and Chill is a fine facility. I just don't play there a lot. Most of my friends play north of there at the Pickle Shack where I play. And then if we can, we play outdoors. So I think Pickle and Chill does have outdoor facilities, but I think we're playing indoors today. And by we, I mean Barry. Every time I drive by that exact spot, it gives me an opportunity. Where are we going here? Left? Oh, does it want to take me on the highway? Or I guess it's taking me down. So I was expecting to go right here, guys. Wow, big time unprotected left in the sun. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ego. Wow. Wow. People approaching with a dog and a stroller, a car turning from the south, cars approaching from the east in the sun, and Ego just took that better than most humans I know. I'm going to just go ahead and call that. Bravo. That was pretty awesome. I'm actually proud of myself for letting that play out, because the car that was coming from the east with the sun behind him was barreling down, and Ego made the right move, made a nice, aggressive, safe turn. But also, Ego was facing the guy coming from the south, the guy facing us. I could tell that guy wasn't going to, turn into us, but I'm very surprised that the car could. That's pretty awesome. So let me get back on track here. Where does it take? Oh, it's taking us down 315, it looks like. Okay. Oh, look at this. Okay, so Ego is approaching a red light at a merge, and it chooses to get into the open lane, but this lane ends up here. So what's it going to do? There's a Mercedes next to us who probably thinks that we're a ding-dong for coming up here. Is Ego going to overtake them or humble itself? And of course, now there's, let's see, there are more cars behind us. Am I able to spin this around? There we go, look. So here's us, Ego vehicle, and we have this Mercedes next to us, and then a bunch of vehicles behind it, 2 vehicles behind it. Semi, what's up, Semi? Yeah, it seems pretty close. Gonna be interesting. All right, green light, here we go. What are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? I'm not touching anything, not touching the accelerator. Gonna have to get over, Chicken the Benz is keeping it going steady. Ego is not great at these merge. Well, actually, okay. Don't hit those baby geese. We didn't. All right. So the only difference between what Ego just did and what a human just did is that 99.9% of humans at the light there, we would have just gunned it just to overtake that person very quickly. And because it's fun, just lift off like that. Not unsafe, not speeding, but just to be quick off the line. Ego did it much more politely and much slower, but it also kind of maybe added a little confusion to the lady in the Mercedes, or maybe she was purposely not speeding up because she didn't know what we were going to do because we were still on her right, even though we were in front of her. In any case, very proud. 2 for 2 so far on interesting moves this morning. Approaching some railroad tracks. down a little, but I mean, the car behind us is going the same speed. I personally slow down a little bit more there. And now, of course, in the 25 zone, it's going 24, so it's doing great. This area has these dual crosswalks where I think it was 12.3 in the first 12.3, or maybe one of the iterations, it stopped before one of these crosswalks to let somebody walk at the other crosswalk. It was awesome. Another super cool, very human-like move. We are driving due east directly into the sun. Is the camera picking that up? Let me tell. And this is one of my favorite use cases of the supervised driving. The sun is just destroying my eyes. I guess I could put this down. Say, what's up, Chad? Shout out to Chad643 Lewis. These pictures stay with me in the car all the time. Chad holding Owen when Owen was just a wee baby. Owen will be 2 next month, and holding my daughter. I think of Chad. I wear these bracelets. Reminds me of Chad. Feels like he's with me when I see those things. So put you back up here, buddy, and we'll keep this shield down. It does help with the sun a little bit. I'd be curious, with our 3 camera setup up here, how the sun affects it. Has anyone done any studies on that? Are there any videos on that? Nice lady in the Mercedes still behind us. And we're going 40 in a 35, so hopefully she's not super mad, but she's probably thinking if I would have overtaken that Tesla, I'd already be on the highway. And that's false, but she can think it. Is a Tesla turning? No, it's not a Tesla. Car turning at us. Thought it was a Model 3 for a second. Let's go ahead and get our copyright strike to ensure that we never can monetize these videos. And we'll get the Wake Up playlist going. Link in the description. Oh, I forgot. I'm so bad at this. I forgot to say click the like button and subscribe to my channel. I don't think I'm going to say that. I don't really like that. I don't know. I feel like people would just do it. Like, everyone knows at this point to just do those things. Although me, admittedly, I'm like a pro YouTube user. I do sometimes forget. I'll be listening to something cool, and then the guy will say it, and I'll go, oh, that is actually a pretty good idea. And I mean, so maybe it does work. I don't know. In any case, the Wake Up playlist is for everyone. Check it out. It's got a very eclectic mix. I think the Foo will definitely get us our copyright strike. It's a great song. Fun fact, Dave Grohl, frontman and part of the genius behind the Foo Fighters. Oh, look at this. Interesting. Wow, is this just rush hour traffic? Okay, we'll get back to Dave Grohl and the Foo Fighters. I don't, admittedly, I don't come out here on weekday mornings or any mornings very often. So maybe this is just normal rush hour traffic, but that was interesting. We made our right-hand turn and just instantly stopped. Ego did a great job. Yeah, there's, I guess it's moving a little bit up there, so. Closing out the thought on Dave Grohl. Many of you will know Dave was a drummer for Nirvana and then went on to found the Foo Fighters. And I think they're still an active band. R.I.P. Taylor Hawkins, brilliant drummer. Passed on a few years ago. He's up in the band in the sky with Chad. Dave Grohl had family from my hometown of Northeast Ohio, Warren or Niles. My mom's from Warren, my dad's from Niles, so I don't know which one is technically my hometown. I guess we lived in Warren and then moved to Howland, but spent all our time in Niles, so there's that. In any case, my father was a insurance agent for a woman. It's actually funny the way the story. My sister and I were just talking about the Foo Fighters for some reason, whatever, and no, actually, I'm misremembering. My dad mentioned his client had a grandson who just started a new band or something like that, and I didn't know anything. Basically, my sister put it together. My dad said something about like blah, 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 other band, and the guy died, and this and that. And with a couple clues, my sister basically is like, are you talking about Dave Grohl? Are you talking about the Foo Fighters? And my dad's like, yeah, Mrs. Grohl, her grandson. And so this woman was like my dad's longtime client, and it was just Dave Grohl's grandma, because apparently I guess he had some family in Niles or Northeast Ohio somewhere, and then I think they moved at an early age. Like I don't think he was ever around there, but he did come back and do a little show or tribute in downtown Warren years back. They have some alley that's all painted with artwork. It's pretty cool. My cousin got married there, and yeah, Dave Grohl, musical genius. Guy can play like any instrument, insanely talented on all of them, especially drums. Good singer. Singing is really hard. He does it while playing instruments. It's like orders of magnitude harder. So let's give him a shout. Dave Grohl, here we go. All right, so I found the culprit. It's trash day. So note to self, this was a terrible route to take. Tesla couldn't have known that, but there's literally a Rumpke trash guy up here. I can see people passing it. I guess this is an awesome, very dynamic edge case scenario. We also have the car here. This guy trying to make a left. What's my move? Just let him out, go straight, let him out, go straight. Wow, I'm not doing anything. Ego, no way. Ego just stopped to let that guy turn. I mean, bravo, man. Bravo. I don't know. That's wild to me that he that Ego was able to do that. That was very cool, very human-like. That is a cool human move. We're 3 for 3 on cool moves right now. Gatorade 0, actually. For those of you, I can hear you out there right now. Somebody's going, what's this guy drinking? Does he sound like a horse? All right, we're getting a little speed. Maybe a trash truck turn. Say that 3 times. Trash truck turn, trash truck turn, trash truck turn. I guess it's not that hard. All right, back on track. Gonna give Barry a quick text, let him know. Oh, terrific. He said, I have a bye first round. Terrific, exclamation point. I'm running a little behind as I got a later start than I wanted, and then I was behind the trash truck on 315 for a while. But I'm 11 minutes out presently, exclamation point. Big fan of dictating text in situations like this. I guess I could have used the card to do it, show you guys how that works. We'll do that for the next one. But it's got us straight on 315 for 5.5 miles to Henderson Road, straight to Pickle and Chill. And this is my hat. Let's go, hat. That is my hat. Thought I forgot it. All right, just getting wins. Tesla 3 for 3, finding my hat. Maybe Barry will have some run good in this tournament with any luck. So this is a singles tournament he's playing in. I think there's also doubles events as well, but he is, I think it's a 50 and over, or maybe it was 50 and under. I think it's 50 and over. Although Barry's not 50, he's younger, but I think they combined some brackets just to make sure they had enough players in the pool. So we've been drilling a lot, we've been training a lot. But it's funny because we talked about this yesterday. We genuinely have no idea what to expect. Some of the time we'll be sitting there training, and training's going well, we're hitting good shots, looking good, and we'll think, hey man, you're gonna be one of the younger guys there. Like, no one's gonna be hitting them like this at you. Like basically like training up. go in there, play your game, and smash them. And then the other part of the time, we're like, wouldn't it be funny if you get there, we're all confident, we've been doing our drills, whatever, and just go 0-2 barbecue, get smoked like 11-1, 11-0, by two guys that are just insane. Like, I think both, that entire range is on the table. But I don't know, Barry's an insanely talented player, so I wouldn't want to be on the other side of him in this tournament. I know that. Let's see what we got on the Wake Up playlist. Coming off of the Foo Fighters. Oh, Journey, let's go. Is that a Porsche next to us coming up? We're going to be kind and just let Ego do its thing. Hey, guy. That's beautiful. I was waving at the Porsche. I mean, just this guy's voice. Are you kidding me? All right, here we go. Merging onto the highway. We're already off. We're off the V12 stack, and it's set us at 68, which is not cool. So I'm kicking that up to 75. And then hopefully it'll get us out of the fast lane on its own. Great job entering the highway. And let's see if Ego, I guess he's going to stay in the fast lane for now because we are going faster than these cars. I'm going to kick it up to 76 actually. 70, there we go, 76. And these cars in the middle. Tesla up there. What's up, Tesla? Is that a white Y? It's wild. I mean, I don't drive on the highway a lot, and I'm starting to take it for granted that a robot's just driving me at 76 miles an hour. I mean, it is terrifying in one sense. There was a comment I saw earlier. So he said like most people don't want a computer driving them at 75 miles an hour, or whatever, or most people don't want a computer driving. I get that. I do, but it's also so easy to just get lost in it and realize like this thing's really good. It's doing its job, and this is the future. I do stand by my prediction that pretty much everyone will be driving an electric car within 10 years. Based on how full self-driving is right now, I would even extend that to say an electric car with full self-driving within 10 years, because it's going to be licensed out to most other, anyone who wants it, anyone's going to pay. They'd be crazy not to. It's a complete free roll for them. If you're Ford, if you're Hyundai, and you can charge your users, $99 a month, pay Tesla $79 a month, and you just free roll it, and you didn't have to do any of the work. Kind of a no-brainer. So Ego just chose the middle lane here. We're 1 mile from our exit, so I'm sure that was strategic. Although this is going to be interesting because we are going to kick it down to 74. There we go. All right. We're approaching this truck, and we're going to have to get off in 3/4 of a mile. So I don't know if Ego's going to try to overtake the truck or get behind him. Slowing, but still in his pocket. I don't like being in this guy's pocket. Blind spot. There we go. All right. So instead of being an a-hole and trying to speed up 3/4 of a mile from the exit and get in front of this truck who's likely taking the same exit as us, Ego slowed down, albeit getting into his blind spot, but then, this guy's getting off. Slowed down, got behind him, and getting off the exit. That's how it's meant to be done. Speaking of how it's meant to be done, I mean, I probably should just be a DJ or a professional commentator. Speaking of how it's meant to be done, Muse. How music is meant to be done. Turn left onto Tangi River Road. On Tangi River Road, you got it, lady. Are these guys as good as it gets? Right? Enjoy some Muse at this red light. I'm going to enjoy some coffee. Tried to keep us all down, we will never see the truth around. Let's see that bass line. All right, here we go. Protected left turn at a green arrow. Off the highway, back onto, I didn't check to see when that kicked over to Auto Max, back onto the V12 stack. Very excited for those to be combined. I love this Auto Max setting, by the way. So anyone Tesla that's watching, you guys rock that out. It's got so much better after 12.3. We're making our right onto Henderson, just 3/4 of a mile from our destination. And this has been, I mean, one of our best drives so far. Knock on something, knock on some wood. But this has been awesome. From the unprotected left, leaving my neighborhood, to the merge overtake at the red light. That was very polite, to letting the gentleman out on 315 in traffic. Just all very, very human-like, very polite, very alpha moves. We have a right-hand turn and then a left-hand turn into the parking lot, so let's make sure we get these done right. And then we're going to get in there and watch Barry kick some butt. So there's the facility over there, Pickle and Chill. I think you can actually make this left. I'm going to let Ego go around because that's what it has on the map. I think every time I come here, I do this where I forget that you can just go straight there. The map doesn't have it like that, but in any case, here's our left. And this is interesting. This is like a driveway up a hill. Ooh, Ego second guessed itself, but made the turn. Interesting, little interesting. Is that a dog park? What's up, dog park? That is a dog park. Okay, let's make sure we don't hit the dog. Oh, it's not a dog park. That's outdoor courts. Wow. All right. So, note to self. Yeah, the way cars are parked here, they probably were better approaching from the other way. Nice looking Porsche panorama. I've never seen that. So this took us directly to Pickle and Chill. See the sign over there? She's still driving. I mean, this is just unreal. Front door, navigate on autopilot, ending 0 feet. Here we go. So now it's just driving on its own. Where's it going to stop? 4, 3. You can go find a parking spot? Keep saying 0 feet ending, but it's also still moving. All right, here we go. Now it's going again. I think it thinks we're coming back. This has been perfect, guys. This has been absolutely perfect. I'm going to disengage, come over here and park all by myself like the cool kids. We're going to do our new auto park, selecting a spot. We're going to select that one. We're going to hit start, and we're going to let this thing park itself. This has been full self-driving 12.3.6 supervised. Kicking butt, drove me from my neighborhood in Powell, Ohio, directly to Pickle and Chill in Upper Arlington, Ohio. 0 disengagements, 0 even remotely close disengagements, and 3 kick-ass moves that were very human-like. Bravo to the team. Bravo to the auto park. There's our software, 12.3.6. I'm going to get in, watch some pickleball. Appreciate you guys watching. Catch you on the next video. Do those things about liking and subscribing and all that. I appreciate it. Thanks.